Quiet. Alright. What is going on, guys? Rainbow Vade here, and this is a very different stream. You may have noticed by the title of this stream that this is actually going to be very serious. If you haven't been watching the news as of late, that's been a tragedy that happened not too long ago. Like literally just happened a couple of days ago. And today I'm actually joined by a few friends of mine who I'll introduce shortly, who some are support the LGBTQIA plus community, but there are others in this chat who are actually a part of that community. Now, joining me today, I'll introduce the ones that support the LGBTQIA community first. We have my good friend Angie, who honestly who's going to be talking about the gun safety part of this stream, since she's very, very knowledgeable on that topic. Say hello.
Hi.
And we also have, who also supports the LGBTQIA plus community, is Wes, who is also a very good friend of mine, who another person who is in this call is actually, believe it or not, his girlfriend. Say hello, Wes. Okay. Oh my god. Alright. Okay, well, let's back to that. Alright. Alright, guys, let's calm down. Alright, let's calm down a bit. Alright, so. Alright. Alright, so. Now with those two introduced, now it's time to introduce three people who are actually a part of the LGBTQIA plus community. First up is my friend Bridget, who is transgender and lesbian. Say hello.
Howdy.
We have Vanna, who is non-binary bisexual.
Hello.
And we have Jackie, who is also transgender.
Penis.
Oh, okay. I almost forgot to mention in the description also.
I'm sorry, I take things out of context, okay?
Yeah, also, I forgot to mention this, guys. This will be a very serious topic, so we may curse or say weird things, so please keep that in mind. I'll actually update the description of the stream once the stream goes up. Once the stream is done.
Well, just a quick reminder, this stream may get weird and may be taken out of context at times.
Yeah, exactly. So please keep that in mind. So, with everybody introduced and everything squared away, let's get on to the questions. So, first question. Right. Well, first, a little backstory. If you haven't heard the news recently there was a tragedy in Colorado Springs, literally on Transgender Day of Remembrance, where someone, I believe, if I remember correctly, with an AR-15, literally went into a gay nightclub just before midnight on Saturday, killing 5 people, and, according to an article by CNN, injuring 25. The perpetrator was subdued, but there's no word on whether or not. I'm pretty sure he's arrested, but there's no word when this person's gonna be facing trial. So, the first question I want to ask, let's start with Vanna for this one. This question is for everybody, but let's start with Vanna first. When you learned about this, what was your reaction? Like your honest reaction to this?
It was very heartbroken and sad to hear that an attack like this has happened, like in the LGBTQ plus community. I mean, it was devastating. Like,
yeah,
my heart.
Yeah. Oh, and also forgot to mention. Let's start with Let's actually move on to Jack, because unfortunately, before the stream started, the news came to light that Jackie actually lost their uncle in this shooting. So, first off, we have to extend our condolences for your loss, Jackie. It must be really hard to lose someone to something like this.
Thank you. But my honest reaction
your honest reaction to first not only hearing about this, but also hearing that one of your family members was actually a part of it.
it was very hard for me, because like when I heard that this shooting happened, I was worried because my uncle was also living in Colorado, and
Right?
he said that he was going out. He's going to be on vacation for a bit, and I recently found out that the victims that died, he was one of those victims. He was the first victim shot between the head, point blank,
Oh my god.
and it was really hard. It was very hard for me to handle because me and him were very close. He taught me how I can treat myself better, to treat others the way I want to be treated. Basically, all I say is he was the best uncle that I've ever had, and it was devastating for me when I lost him, and I'm kind of still crying about it actually, because
Like seriously, right at the head? Are you serious?
yes,
Oh my god. That's I knew that he was
It-
shot, but I didn't think it would be like point blank in the head. Good lord.
Jesus Christ.
yes,
That could have been accidental.
I
Point
doubt
blank
it
right at the
because
head. That could have been accidental.
if it's point
No
blank,
way.
if it's point blank, I doubt it.
I doubt it as well.
I-
Well, point blank came down towards the ground, happens to hit the person like in the foot.
It was
I
at
guess
his
being
head
potential
though.
accident, but it was at his head. That's what I mean. It's like if it had like
That
his foot or
might be
something, I could see
possible,
that
but
as being an accident.
like
But
one
at the
side it
head,
might on one end it might be possible, but the other end it might be intentional. But we don't know the full details of that yet. But let's move
Yeah,
on to Bridget.
and-
Let's move on to Bridget. What was your honest reaction when you heard this news?
when I first heard about it from Joey, who is not here, my honest
Oh, someone else
reaction
we could have run into
is
this is Joey.
Yeah, Joey's another good friend of ours who also, along with Vanna and Bridget, made tweets about this subject.
that is
hang on,
correct.
should I add him to this call?
We
Can, but I don't know.
We
if
could,
he
but
would.
we don't know if he's actually free or not. So
He could be busy.
He might be busy,
Could be-
so
yeah, it's busy.
yeah.
I
So-
could
Can
talk to him
ask,
though.
but-
You could try and let us know.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I did try to finish what I was trying to say, try to explain the whole story, but we can continue with Bridget though.
Right. Okay, so
Alright.
Bridget, what were you saying?
when I first heard about it from Joey, I was immediately pissed. Like straight up pissed. And after hearing about the incident with Jackie's uncle, again, my condolences, I immediately went to Twitter and just sent out a rant expressing how much of my anger was present.
Yeah.
I was very frustrated.
Yeah. I'll go next because this actually ties into both you and Vanna. I actually learned about this I learned about this through when I was at work. Literally before I started my shift. I was looking through my phone on Twitter and sure enough, I saw both your tweet and Vanna's tweet about the subject. And I was not only angry, but I was pretty heartbroken. Knowing that not only this was almost a direct attack on the LGBTQIA plus community, but also because I knew that Bridget, Vanna, and Jackie, all three of these were also a part of this community. So I couldn't begin to imagine how angry and upset they must have been when they heard this news. But
especially with Jakey when they brought to light that their uncle.
yeah, and
Had been killed in this
when all of us heard about Jackie's uncle dying in that incident, that broke my heart even more.
Mhm.
Honestly, because
Sorry.
honestly,
Could have cried right now.
it's okay. I know it's hard, Jackie. Just we're all here for you.
Yep.
Exactly.
This is to help support you and others that lost family members in that incident.
Yeah, but
That's what this is for.
yeah, but I actually didn't make my side of it until just I believe this morning. And I remember that because both Vanna and Bridget liked and retweeted my my thread, if I remember correctly.
That's
So
correct. I actually had tweeted this through my alt account.
right, I actually had to find your alt account by just trying to figure out the right combination of letters and stuff. But let's move on to Angie. When you first heard about this, what was your honest reaction to this?
Pretty much just like everyone else around here. Just makes me kind of sick to think that people would be so willing to do stuff like this to people just because of how they feel about themselves. It's like most people that are like this, they just want to be themselves. Yeah, they're different, but they just want to be themselves. I'm not trying to push it on anyone else. They just want to be who they want to be.
Yeah,
There's nothing wrong with that.
yeah,
Other than
and
other people's wants or needs, you can be whoever you want.
right, and
Exactly.
yeah, and last but not least, we have Wes. What was now? If for those of you who don't know, Vanna is actually Wes's girlfriend. When you heard about this news, Wes, knowing that your girlfriend was a part of the LGBTQIA plus community, what was your honest reaction about it?
To be completely honest with you, I was shocked about it, and I was devastated that I fucking broke down.
Oh, if
As-
I was
as-
there, I would hug you right now.
Yeah, and as a myself, I say that shooting was unacceptable.
It
Oh.
was never. It was unacceptable to begin with.
Exactly.
Yeah, it was unacceptable to begin with, because this was literally on a day where we're supposed to remember it was Transgender Day of Remembrance, for God's sake. And two people in this call right now are
I think it might have
transgender.
been planned to be that day just to make it even worse.
Yeah,
But
and
There's no way to celebrate it.
yeah,
No, sir.
and two people in this call are transgender, Bridget and Jackie. So that just makes the situation just a heck ton worse. Now,
I'm non-binary, so technically
Yeah.
it'll be technically be under the trans umbrella.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
So
that is true.
So next question. This is this is again for everybody. We'll start. I'll start this time regarding what can be done to basically support people, not only support people in the community, but also just try to prevent stuff from happening in the future like this. Best bet would be for people that you know of who are part of this community, support them. Just put your heart and soul into your support for them, because not only does it affect the community in Colorado Springs, but this also affects the LGBTQIA plus community, not only in throughout the states, but also throughout the world. I'm pretty sure at this point, everybody around the world, since it's been exploding on Twitter, I'm pretty sure everyone around the world knows about this. And
Right.
it's just,
I mean, even any shooting that happens for any reason, it all tends to gain worldwide popularity just because of what it is.
yeah.
Honestly,
yeah.
if
But not just that. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Bridget.
honestly, I really don't give a shit if you're lesbian, gay, bi, trans, whatever. I will fucking support you all the fucking way. No doubt about it.
We're all here. We all support everybody in that community.
Mhm.
And speaking of, let's move on to Angie.
Exactly.
What Angie? So Angie, what do you think should be done to not only, because like I said early in the stream, you said that you would cover the gun safety topic of this stream, which would cover next. But for now, what do you think should be done now that this is all exploding all over Twitter? What do you think should be done to support everybody through these tumultuous times?
Well, basically what Bridget and others have said already, it's just, I can't really say much more than that. Just be there for other people that happen to be members of the community and help them with whatever they need. It doesn't matter what part of that community they're part of, what identity they have in that community. Just support them, be their friend. It doesn't have to be like buddy, but just like accept them in general as a person.
Right. All right. So, Bridget, what about you?
I mean, you should never apologize for being yourself. Just be yourself to
Mhm.
live the best life that you can.
Right.
You know,
All right. So, Bridget,
life is too short, and you
yep.
can only live once.
Right. So, Bridget, what are you gonna do to support everyone through these tumultuous times?
That is a good question. Although I would just accept people for who they are. Really, not really much I can do, but good
All right.
start.
All right. So, Vanna, Wes, what about you two?
I think like supporting like many of like fellow LGBTQ plus people out there, like try to help them out if they need anything, and like try to motivate them to make sure they're not listening to what people say about them. Like, listen to this people saying like false things about you. Don't let them demonize you. Just yourself, be what you are. Listen, don't listen to what don't listen to what those fuckers have to say.
Right. Wes?
Precisely.
Wes, what about you?
Well, I will be sending my prayers to them.
Yeah, we'll all be sending our prayers to everyone who lost their lives and who were injured in this incident.
And for those who have family members that were lost.
Yeah.
Like Jakey, for
And
example.
all right, so that leaves Jackie. What about you? How are you going to support everybody through these tumultuous times?
Well, just pretty much I would just talk to them and just try to hope to calm them down and hope I can help them move on and basically help them get through this basically get through the rough times and just everything that's happened to them with either with basically for example like something that's happened, something personal has happened to them, like losing their family member. I would help them through that and support them no matter what. And and like Bridget said, I also don't even care if you're transgender, bisexual, gay, lesbian, whatever. I don't care. I will always and forever support you for that type of person that you want to be and should be. Always be yourself. Don't be anyone else but you.
And just as a heads up for anyone that does happen to join the stream, because I just checked and no one has joined yet, but to anyone that does happen to join us, just be yourself. That's all we can say. Just be yourself. Don't let anyone say otherwise. Just be who you are. Whether you be straight, transgender, queer, lesbian, I honestly don't care. We'll all support you. We're all here to support you through these times. Now this question actually goes to specifically Angie in this one. Now, we talked about this before in DMs, I believe, in this chat, I believe, in Discord. You said that people are saying that it was the guns that's the problem. Now, I myself don't believe that, but do you yourself believe that?
Well, like I said before, it's not just this specific incident in particular, it's basically every shooting incident that happens and people jump on the bandwagon of, oh, it's the gun's fault, we need to ban guns, but that's basically synonymous to blaming a pencil or a pen, blaming that for doing horribly on a test in school. It's just stupid.
Yeah,
put it straight, it's stupid.
Yeah, like I said,
basically, like what Vanna and I said, it's not really the gun's fault. It's more so the person who is using the gun.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying is, can I speak?
Yeah. Sorry.
So what I'm getting at is just don't blame the gun itself. It's an animate object. It itself cannot just spontaneously grow legs and start shooting people. This is like a sci-fi show where it's like a robot or something. Usually
Right.
that would be that's not the case. The
Yeah.
problem lies with the people that are irresponsible and that either don't know how to use it safely, or they just don't care. That's why I find
Well,
those
I'm
gun
pretty
control laws to
sure.
be so stupid. Because they're trying to ban the guns from law-abiding citizens and you think that's going to solve the problem, when the problem is with the people that are already breaking the law. The criminals, they don't care. They already don't care for the law, so why do they care for the new gun control laws? There's more reason for them to go against it and cause more problems.
Yeah. I'm
Ignore
pretty
the
sure
laws, they'd
everyone.
rather being a douche.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure everyone can agree on that. It's not the gun that's at fault. It's the person that's using the gun. They really should.
Yes.
People who do any shooting, really, even do any shooting, heck, even ones that happened way back in the day. I remember very fondly, my very first knowing of a school shooting was, oh my god, it's gonna get me so much hate, but the Sandy Hook Elementary School shooting way back in 2012 or something.
I was really middle school at the time.
Yeah, I think I was in elementary school at the time. I'm not sure, but that was my very first knowledge of an actual school shooting. And that was just
And
that's just involved
yeah.
children. Little children that had their lives ahead of them. Just stripped away.
My
And
first
actually,
knowledge.
yeah. And actually, there was a tweet that I actually retweeted on my Twitter earlier. That, let me just see if I can't find it. Wrong thing, wrong button. Here we go. Here we go. Uvalde, Buffalo, Boulder, Orlando, Parkland, Las Vegas, Aurora, Sandy Hook, San Bernardino, Midland/Odessa, the Poway Synagogue, the Sutherland Springs, the Tree of Life Synagogue, and now Colorado Springs. Every single one of those shootings involved the same exact gun.
I'm gonna stop you right there. The minute you said Parkland, that was one of the first school shootings that I have had prior knowledge to, because I heard it being announced on the news back in 2018.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I really wish you wouldn't have mentioned about the. I really wish you wouldn't have mentioned about that school shooting in particular, because, oh god,
What is it?
it's just I lost. Oh god, this is.
No worry.
I'm about to have a breakdown, but I've lost 6 friends that I've actually known IRL to that school shooting.
Parkland?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Holy
wow.
I really
Oh
wish
my god.
I really wish you wouldn't have mentioned about that.
Oh my god. I didn't know.
Me neither.
Oh my god.
I didn't know either.
We all didn't know. This is exactly why I made this stream in the first place. Because Jackie's a prime example of this. They have lost so many people to school shootings all over the states.
School and club shootings, because
exactly.
the one that Bobby just recently wasn't even a school, it was a club. But
Yeah,
shootings in general,
exactly.
anywhere. People
Yeah,
who send members to that constantly. And these people
Yeah.
that do this, or even just hear of it in general, don't realize how much it impacts the families that are affected by it.
Yeah. And there's also another thing. The one in Uvalde. If y'all know Tay, you should know him, right?
I think I've heard of them.
Yeah, he actually
Tay who?
Tay 2003, another very good friend of mine who's not actually in this call right now. We actually.
Oh yeah, I know who that is.
He's currently busy doing
I know Tay is, but
working with me right now.
oh, Tay's the one that's helping you out?
He is the one helping. He is the one who's helping me voice act for one of my characters in my series right now.
Oh, that's cool.
And he said he couldn't join. Right now.
Oh, that's okay. But he
That's all right.
actually lives in down south. and I believe, if I remember correctly, it was either the same town that he lived in or a town that was very close. And if I remember correctly, he did say that I think someone in his family or something was involved in the shooting. I don't think they were hurt, but when I talked to him about it, he was very upset. I think Uvalde's in Texas, right? And I know that
Frankly,
Vanna,
I
I
do
believe,
not blame him.
in Uvalde's in Texas, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and I know that I believe
Yes.
Vanna, I believe, is a fellow Texan.
Right,
If-
Vanna?
So I had to ask you about that,
I
Vanna.
think
When
you're
you heard about the
a few hours
Uvalde shooting
behind
in your
Houston.
area in Texas, what was your honest reaction about that? If you heard about it.
Like I said about shooting in Colorado, I was shocked and devastated.
Yeah, I mean, all the like myself, I have yet to experience a school shooting, but myself. But honestly, I don't want to.
I think I might have experienced sort of lockdown once in school, but it was because the threat was actually in town outside the school. Unfortunately, it was taken care of very quickly. I don't remember many details because they never got in the school that I can recall.
Yeah, but honestly, I don't want to experience a school shooting. None of us here do.
I don't think anyone
Oh yeah,
ever.
None of us here
there's
do.
also a shooting in my state a while ago. I can't remember how long ago. I
Yeah,
think it was sometime earlier
but
this year. It was Rigby.
but
I think.
honestly, this doesn't just go back to like
Yeah,
2012 or
Interesting thing
something
is, I didn't even
about
know it happened until I saw it trending on Twitter. I was like, "What the frick?"
I
This
think
name
I'm
of the city. I was
Yeah,
like, "Wait a minute! I
yeah,
posted that."
trying
I
to
was
prevent
actually
myself
at
from
It actually
home.
terrified me for a
legit.
bit.
hold on, one at a time. Bridget,
I was actually at home hearing about this. You know, I was looking at the news and then I saw that the school shooting was on TV, and I'm like, fuck.
yeah, that was basically my honest reaction as well because this doesn't even go back to like 2012. This just goes like the earliest school shooting I can remember when I was alive was, I believe, the Columbia shooting way back in 2003.
The
Columbine, thank you.
the
Columbine, thank you.
Columbine,
Columbine.
the
Yeah,
I've
Columbine
heard
Columbine
about
shooting.
shooting
that.
happened in
Way back in
There,
2003.
yeah. I'm gonna say one thing about that school shooting is that the one of the people that was the shooters, that I recognize who that is, and I don't know if you guys know who this person is, but in particular, but I found out that Marilyn Manson, the singer of his own band, was a part of the school shooting, which makes him a complete scum and murder. Please, I keep stuttering. What the fuck? That makes him a complete scumbag and just overall just a psychopathic murderer.
So you're saying that one of the so what exactly you're saying? I'm a little confused.
What did you say, AJ?
I'm a little confused what you mean by that. Like,
So basically, what I was just saying was that I just recognized one of the shooters that was a part of the Columbine school shooting. One of the people I recognized was a singer named Marilyn Manson. Which which pretty much is just a metal singer that's a part of a lot of bands, and pretty much to explain it, yeah, he has murdered more victims in that school shooting than the other people that has helped him do this shooting.
wow.
Which actually
Jeez.
which which first off at first was actually very surprising for me because listen, because being an actual fan of Marilyn Manson myself, and being a fan of his music, this actually surprised me because because like yeah, because I don't know if I should have been surprised considering he's saying about satanic shit. But but me, I never thought he
That
would
actually
actually be
doesn't
part of
surprise
a
me.
school shooting. I never thought that that me being a fan of a singer would be a part of a school shooting. To be honest, I don't know why, but I wasn't expecting it.
Yeah. Yeah, it really sucks
Can I
that
say something?
yeah.
For
So
the school shooting I mentioned that was more close to me, the one that kind of exploded all over Twitter for a while. I don't know if any of you ever saw it, but it was a town called Rigby. I think it was the middle school in that city.
Rigby. Wait,
Rigby, it's
like
Rigby, Idaho.
Yeah.
Sixth grade.
oh, I thought
Sixth grade
when I
class
just heard,
targeted.
when I heard Rigby, I just
I
thought of
don't
the I just thought of regular show for some reason, like the
Anyway.
regular show.
I thought of
Can I continue,
Animal
please?
Crossing. Rigby.
Can I continue, please? Anyway, so when I first saw it on Twitter, I was like, "What the frick?" I first saw the name of the town that it was trending on Twitter. I was like, "What the frick?" Because obviously, many towns around here on my state aren't that well known, except like Boise, for example, the literal capital. But
right.
seeing that one, it's a lot smaller than Boise, and I was like, "Excuse me." Then I find out it was a shooting at the middle school, and I was like, "Oh." I actually freaked out for a little while because most of my family was either at school or at work. I was just kind of worried that at first, before I realized what had really happened and that the culprit had been caught, I thought they would like move on to another school or some workplace in another town nearby and happen to target my family. I was actually terrified for a while because it just happened so suddenly.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
I
to
found out
hear
that they'd actually been caught before they even got a chance to leave that one school, and it was dealt with pretty quickly, thankfully.
Yeah.
I
Well,
don't remember what the results of it were, like if there are any casualties or if it's just injuries or something, but it was dealt with fairly quickly. I'm glad it was. So they
So
even had a chance to get
basically,
away. I think it was actually a younger kid, which would make sense as to why they got caught so quickly because they're only a kid.
so basically, what I'm hearing is that this was a near-death experience.
No, I wasn't there. It was a different school. I was out of school. It was earlier this year. I was already out of school. I was just at home. And I saw it on Twitter. I was like, And at first,
she
I was
was
just thinking it could have been like an adult that was just going around trying to just kill or
yeah,
something.
she was
And I was
worried
worried
that
that they could have gone away and like gotten to either where my sister or my dad work or where my brother was going to school at the time.
yeah, and
Oh,
she was
further
really
north.
worried that this same person would leave the school, go to where one of them were at the time, and basically just do the same thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, one thing I will talk about is that yes, back on the topic of the Parkland school shooting. The only because uh I have the one I may have not been at that school when the shooting was happening, but but one of my friends that did die, I was on a call. I was actually on a video call with them, and I had to witness brutality, like an act like I had to witness her getting shot a lot on camera, and well, that's very traumatizing.
Wait, so you? Oh
You
my
actually
god!
watched it happen?
You actually what?
Yeah, I'm serious. This was
Wow!
before this was before this was before this went big on the news about the Parkland school
Oh
shooting.
my
Because
Jesus!
because at first I was like, wait, what's wrong? Is like she heard a loud she told me she heard a loud bang, and then I saw some masked, fully armed dude walking into the room, and I told her, and I was terrified. All I just thought I was saying was just get the hell out of there. And well, unfortunately, when she did try, when she was told not to move, she did, and well, she got shot in the leg, and then she was kicked by him, and then he just went full auto on her, pretty much just full auto shooting on her until literally also on her face as well, where I saw her skull. That's something I don't want to see, and that's also definitely something I do not want to witness happen to my friends.
Jesus Christ!
How young was this?
This what
2008.
this
2018.
again, this happened around in 2018, and around
Give
that
a
time,
little more context. How old was she and how old were you? What were your ages?
you let
Around the
um
general age range.
pretty much like I would back in 2008. Sorry, I'm currently I'm currently 14. So I would say this, and I think this happened about 6 years ago. Like 6 years
6
ago
years.
2020 since it's
Four.
No, 4 years.
2022 now.
4 years. 4
4
years. So
years.
you were 10.
Okay, 4 years.
You're about
So
10 years
yeah,
old.
You're
so I
around
was
10.
so I was 10 years old. She was 15 years old.
Oh, she was older than you. It was gonna
Yeah,
be
she
more weird if she was closer to your age.
well,
Oh my God.
here's the thing. Like again, me and her met each other IRL in like an actual arcade. I just like my just initial thought was make friends, older person, cool, best friends. That was my initial thought. That's just when we started talking. That's just when we just kind of became close friends. I guess, because like I met her a year before this school shooting happened, so she is a best friend. So she is a close friend of mine. But having to witness that happen to her, or because she moved, just traumatizing, like
Alright.
very much.
Alright.
Now, about the masked man, that masked man turned out to be Nicholas Cruz.
Alright.
That
What are we seeing?
That was the school shooter.
And
Your friend was killed
I'm coming.
by Nicholas Cruz himself.
You guys keep on talking. I'll be right back.
Okay.
okay.
Alright.
I'm coming.
Yeah, I did not know that, but still,
Oh,
but
there goes
yeah,
Max.
she wasn't the only person that I lost. I didn't witness it. I only witnessed her by her phone, and then like, uh, pretty much like, yeah. I guess she probably just like dropped her phone. I guess she probably ended up dropping her phone at first, and once she, yeah, and then she was, and then I guess the phone just ended up getting broken after that happened, or after I witnessed that. But yeah, I also lost 4 other friends that were also a part of that. That was either 16 or 15, and those friends were also friends with the friend I witnessed die on camera, which is so unfortunately heartbreaking for me, and still very hard for me. That still trying to control myself from having a mental breakdown.
Well, it is tough having to deal with emotions like that. Like, even after it's been a few years after it happened, it can still be tough dealing with the emotions that come from just simply thinking about it, because no one truly, quote unquote, gets over something like that, especially something like as gruesome as you witnessed.
Yes, and even that, some of my friends even told me that, hey, you could just replace that friend with a new best friend, and
Like that.
Absolutely,
like
absolutely not.
yeah,
You can make new friends.
all I could just think was,
You want me to put the cans and bottles out of the boat? Want me to? Want to get the can? Yes. Thank you. Okay, please. Thank you. Okay. Can I do it tomorrow morning when
You're gonna forget.
No. Just what if
I might forget too. I have a lot of things in my head.
I'll put a reminder, I'll put it on my phone then.
You don't put it down, I'll put for us three in the room.
I'm putting it down now. There.
Okay.
We did this garbage out. Let's try not to.
Yeah, fill up the recycling bin as much as you can. Yeah, I know.
But I don't think that they. Do you have a clear
No,
bag?
I don't. If I had one, I would have given it to you.
Oh, then we might be screwed.
Okay, then just put it out, and if they don't take it, they don't take it. They will take it. I get
Then
what
you-
you,
then you-
you don't know how much I appreciate that.
Then you are not even gonna listen.
You don't know how much I appreciate that you're not gonna say it.
You're not gonna listen anyway, so why fucking bother?
Yeah, fine. So I could guard the rights if you have any. I hope you're gonna put on a coat.
Oh, wait. Damn it! That hanging on there? I know. The Target bag or the plastic bag? The paper Target bag. There's a few by Target and one by with Kohl's. Doesn't matter. Okay. Don't put it on the floor.
I am the
What?
sexiest of alpacas here. I am the queen of saucy pacas.
Alright.
Kiki, are you sus?
Alright, guys,
am
I'm back.
sus.
Well, that was weird timing because I'm trying to speak.
I'm sorry.
Every time you try to think of something.
Anyway, it's getting close to 5:30 and should probably dip sooner because I don't want to. I'm gonna stay in the VC, but I'll probably stay quiet for the
Alright,
sake of the
but
stream.
actually, we are gonna probably end it here with one more question. Where did Wes go?
He left. He didn't want to hear more. He just wanted out of it, I guess.
Okay, that's
Couldn't
perfectly fine. I think Vanna might be covering him right now.
Okay.
But
We
Yeah, no,
we
it's
will.
because my sister is actually home. So.
The OS left was mainly because he just didn't want to talk about it anymore.
All right, so we're gonna I don't know if Angie will be able to hear me about this, but I will end the stream with one more question
Just say
for
the
all of you.
dang question, Pingus boy.
For
Penis
for
boy.
okay,
Just say the damn question, penis boy.
shut up.
just say the dang
Anyways,
question, boy.
all right.
Sorry.
So
Sorry,
to
we'll go back to
I'll
the areas.
I'll probably ping Angie about this question. So the question is, whether you support the community or are part of the community, how are you gonna move forward from this? I'll start with you, Jackie, because I know that you've lost a lot of people over past shootings, so including the one that happened recently. So how are you gonna move forward from this?
Well, just hopefully just to forget about it completely and hopes to not have everybody and every single one of you guys talk about it, because again, I don't want to keep thinking about it and just move on,
Right, that's perfectly fine.
because it's probably going to take a while for me to move on about the fact that yeah,
All right. Also, where
right.
did Vanna go somewhere?
I think she went to get dinner, numbnuts.
Oh. Okay.
Boink.
Okay. So I guess I'll ask you, Bridget. How are you gonna move forward from this?
Basically the same. I basically have the same response as Jackie. You know, just try to forget about it. You know, just yeah, because I don't want to talk about it every single time that it keeps happening. You know,
Yeah.
it gets old after a while.
Right. Yeah.
Just like the yo mama joke.
Okay.
Yo, mama's so quiet.
Okay. But I guess we'll end the stream with what I have to say because I don't know if Angie or Vanna will be able to
They're both
respond.
AFK at the moment.
Yeah, they're both okay at the moment. I may actually put both of their responses to the last question in the comment section after the stream is up.
Okay.
So
Or they can. Or wait, why don't you let them know that they can put up their responses to the question that you have asked. That way, you don't have to do it for them. You know.
well, for one, Angie can't hear me, and two, Vanna is
Well, I
okay.
mean, I meant like ping her in DMs about it.
Oh. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
That's what I meant.
Okay.
That's what
Okay, I get it. I get you.
That is literally what we meant this entire time, AJ. You
My-
silly baka.
God damn it.
Baka.
God dang it, my guy.
JK, you are a sussy baka.
No, you are.
Nah.
Yes.
Nope. I'm innocent. I swear. I swear on
Yes,
my
you are
life, my
so
friend.
baka.
Don't tell me what to do.
Okay.
Yes, this is that's support. I'm here to call you about your computer that has unfortunately got the blue screen of death.
Hello, I am calling you about your extended warranty for your computer, as it has unfortunately caught a virus.
Oh my god.
Hello, I'm here to call you about your car's extended warranty. Otherwise, we're gonna have to take your car away, sir.
Oh my god.
What are we doing? What are we doing
You
with
sound
our
like
lives?
racist freaks.
Alright, let me just Alright, so while I do this, I guess I should give my take on it. As a major supporter of the LGBTQIA plus community, hearing about this, how am I gonna move forward? I guess the best way that I can move forward from this is just
Penis.
go on. I guess it's just I'm honestly not sure. There's lots of ways that I can move forward from this. From supporting the people in the community to just fighting for better control of the guns that are out there in our streets right now. But for now, I think the best way to move forward, not just for me, but for all of us, I guess is to just support anyone that either is hurting, not hurting whether or not they were involved in the shooting, and in any future shootings, I guess the best way to move forward from those if they God forbid happen again, if God forbid something like this happens again, best thing to do in those cases would be whether they target just some random people or a certain community, just move forward.
I'm going home.
Just show your
sorry.
support.
I'm sorry for laughing.
To show your support for.
I'm sorry. I had to do. I'm sorry. I had to do that Cartman voice. I'm sorry.
That's okay. But honestly, just support anyone that either suffered through a loss of a family member, or just like this one, just support the community that it was affected, whether it be the Jewish community, whether it be the LGBTQIA plus community, whether it be any community that's out there in the world, just support it. That's really all I have to say on the matter on that part. But with that, I think we've been going on for about an hour, like literally an hour 5. So I thought it'd be a lot. I also thought it'd be a lot long. I thought we guys had gone for a lot longer.
Wanker.
We ended up probably not going longer. Well, obviously it was mainly because we didn't have a lot of people to join us, unfortunately.
Yeah. Oh, Vanna's typing. Vanna's typing in the chat.
So WS's little simp is typing.
Me.
Don't tap me. Do not hurt me, Vanna. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So Vanna, how are you
Wanker.
gonna move forward from this? You can type in the chat or speak your mind right now because the stream's about to end soon. I mean, if you want to. If not, then you could put, like I said, in your DMs, you could put your response to the question in the comments once the stream is done. You could do.
Okay.
Oh.
Wait, who fuck rained WS?
Oh, that's Wes.
Yeah, who's raining him?
I think possibly Vanna. Not sure.
Oh, I see why Vanna would want to rain him. She just wants more of them WS biceps.
No, I don't think so. I think it's because either because she wants to. She wants to ask him to respond to my last question last question for the stream or something. I don't know, but
I think Wes has his mouth
Oh,
full of
hang on.
full of Vanna's
Vanna must have. Oh,
box.
Oh, Vanny is gone. I'm sad.
Is that Carl Weiser?
all right.
Hey,
I think her
Jeremy, would
internet
you
might have
mind?
crashed or something. I don't know
AJ,
because
wait, hang on, let me say something real quickly. Hey, Jeremy, would you mind clapping these cheeks for me?
oh my god. But
Jimmy, would you mind
yeah,
slapping my ass cheeks for me, please?
all right. Yeah. Again, like we said.
Anyways.
Oh, there's Vanna. Yeah, her internet must have crashed or something. I don't know. She transferred over to her phone.
Vanny Wanny.
Or not. There we go.
Yeah, she's
I
online.
think.
Let me.
Yeah, there we go.
What fuck happened to Vanny?
There's Vanna. Vanna, what happened? Did your Discord decide to commit to Doku?
I think her Discord ended up killing itself. I think. Wait, she's unmuted.
I had to go eat dinner.
All right, so I asked everyone. I asked Bridget and Jackie this, but I want to ask you this, Vanna. As a member, as one of the 3 members here that are part of the LGBTQIA plus community, how are you going to move forward from this?
Well, I think moving on from this terrible event won't be kind of easy, but it will probably take some time to try to move on from this awful tragic event that happened, and
Right.
honestly, it's just awful.
Yeah. Also, how's Wes doing, by the way? Because I know you must have been comforting him after he left the call.
Honestly,
I think he's kind of having a mental breakdown at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, if Wes was here, his answer would honestly be the same as mine.
Yeah. Yeah, but actually, when he's calmed down, ask Wes to put his response to the last question that I asked the 3 of you in the comments.
I don't think he's gonna. I don't think he's gonna. I don't think he wants to respond nor talk about it anymore, AJ. So let's not force him.
Space.
Okay.
Yeah, he needs it.
Yeah. Sorry about that. But with that, I think we can end the stream here. Even though it's been going on for an hour, a little over an hour, I think
That's
we
enough.
basically answered every single question that pretty much anyone might have on their minds regarding this topic. But there is one takeaway from this stream. As I stated in my threaded tweets from this morning, we're not gonna sit idly by and let something like this happen again.
Please, and dear Lord.
Oh, wait. Oh, there's Wes.
Wait, Weston's back. Hi.
Alright,
yeah, he's on mute. I think he has a reason. I think he has a reason to be on mute.
Yeah,
But yes, Vanna, your sexy green bean is back.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I've always hear him up. That could say something.
Sorry, I didn't hear you. What?
What was that, Vanna? Vanna, I think your mic just died. Oh, that.
Sorry, I was trying to say that I was going to dip out for at least for now. So
Right.
I had to go do something.
But actually, perfect timing because I was about to end the stream. But now that you're back, somewhat, I wanted to ask you, how are you gonna move forward from this, Angie?
Well, for me personally, it's just do what I normally do because I already support the community, and I'll just continue to do that. And people know that there are people out there that support them. That
Sorry, that was my
Ginger,
freaking brother doesn't know how to
keep
shut up
away from
sometimes.
me, little bud. Ignore the name. Sorry.
And my
Okay,
background is my
that's why I'm
brother.
babysitting right now.
Yeah, my background's just my brother. He was literally just doesn't know
My
how to
background is
shut
literally
up.
my nephews.
But yeah, with
Cracker,
that,
no.
I think we could end the stream here.
Yeah, before I get too talkative with my nephews.
Yeah, I just want and like I said, there's one last message that I want to give to anyone who happens to watch this stream after it's up. We don't need to sit idly by and watch this and let this happen again. LGBTQIA plus lives, they matter just as much as everyone else's. The only reason why I made this stream was to not only spread awareness about the gun safety part of this incident, but also to spread awareness about this community that's been suffering through senseless acts of violence for way too long. And
One thing I will say is that thank you guys for sending your condolences to me, and thank you guys for helping cheer me up.
You're welcome.
Mhm.
And thank you, Angie, Bridget, Vanna, Wes, and Jackie for joining me today. I know this is a very tough topic for all of us to cover, but I appreciate you all coming today to basically talk about this.
Yeah, again, like I said to Angie, if I could, I would legit, and I mean it, I would legit hug all of you as tight as I could.
Aw. But yeah, guys, so thank you guys so much for tuning into this stream. Expect possibly a more lighthearted one in the future. But to be honest, I'm not sure when that will be because I've been busy with a lot of stuff lately. But once things have quieted down to an extent, maybe sometime like early midwinter, I would say.
Yeah.
I might make something.
Context, but to question about AJ's username. If why is your name Rainbow Fab? Do you just fab to rainbows?
Well,
No, it's
Rainbow
Rainbow Bait.
VATE.
I know. I want to. I know. I need
well,
to take that joke out of
for
context.
actually that's a good question. That might be on anyone's mind that might have been on everyone's mind. Like, why did I create this username? I was only let me check.
Now that I'm thinking about it, is it supposed to be like a name inspired from Rainbow Six or something?
No.
Rainbow Six Siege? No.
No, not Rainbow Six Siege. Like the classic Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six games.
It turns out that no, I actually didn't know about Rainbow Six until I think a few years after I created my channel.
Oh.
But I
knew about it for a long. I knew about it for a long time. I played
yeah.
Rainbow, I played Rainbow Six
Let me see when I actually created my channel. Give me a sec.
Okay.
I created my channel back in Jesus Christ, 2013.
It's 2013.
So I was only 14, I believe, at the time. So
Wait, how old are you now?
right now I am 23.
You've had this channel for 10 years?
Almost.
10 freaking dude,
Same
I've had my channel since 2019.
Yeah, let's
just
say that.
I started. I mean, all you say is that I started YouTube when I went in 2019. But like,
Yeah.
and I had my my YouTube account and channel for I would say almost about 3 years until recently I got hacked. But holy crap! But Holy
But here's the
shit.
thing, though. But here's the thing. Bro, can you not? Get out of here.
All I can say is holy biscuits, AJ. You
Sorry
had
that
that
my
channel
brother's like
for 10
really like he really just
freaking
wants to
years.
interrupt me at times. I swear.
Can we cut off the stream? We're just kind
but,
of rambling off topic. Let's cut off the stream.
But I didn't actually make videos or stream for that matter until a few years after I made my channel. Mainly because I didn't. I'm about to hang on. Let me just.
Yeah, I'm gonna check out AJ's channel real quickly by Wait,
I need to
that's
close the door. But the only reason why I made this, the only reason that I didn't make the channel, make any videos till that point, mainly was because I didn't have the proper software to do that kind of thing at the time. Like I said, I believe I was literally like I said, I made my channel when I was 14. So I literally didn't have the means of doing anything at that point.
Let me check my channel actually.
All right.
But
I'll be signing off.
But
To see you
yeah,
next.
but again, thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all of you for joining. And just support the community best you can. And we'll talk to y'all later. Bye.